No
I
shot
got
to
something to
you.
say about that. Teaching your
Daughter.
daughter how to get a man. What happens when that man passes away? Right? Because my husband not here right now. Teaching them how to sustain a lifestyle for themselves is more important. Because
Picture
what
the
happens
kid.
when that woman died? What happens when that man
Come on,
dies?
unalive,
Is
please.
that all? Is or are they be unalive? Is that still gonna be important, Unc? Is it
The,
still important for them to get a man,
the
or you want them
legacy,
to go out there and get another man
the legacy
after that one?
matters, right?
Like,
The
come on, man,
legacy.
you goofy as fuck.
Now you're goofy as fuck because
No,
you think
part
you
of what
better.
he's saying
You
is
goofy as
true.
fuck. You
No,
Part of
you're
goofy
that
as
is
not.
fuck.
You're
super
goofy as
chill.
fuck.
Cause
Teaching
part
my
of what
children
he's
how to
What I'm
sustain a lifestyle
saying,
for
super,
themselves,
super, super.
how to
Just
learn.
I
Can I
shot,
land?
I
Can I
shot.
land on this one? Can I land?
Go
Can I
ahead.
land?
Go ahead.
Teaching them how to sustain a lifestyle for themselves, teaching them to learn other languages, which my children are learning now. We're not even in the US. We're in a whole nother country. They're learning this culture out here so that they can be able to go anywhere in the world and be able to
Appreciate you,
sustain
Nikki.
a lifestyle, being able to live a lifestyle for themselves. If they find a counter partner that comes along the way that God sends to them, that is very important. But I would never teach my daughter that finding a man is more important than personal development, because a lot of people out here go out there and get a man or they get a woman and they still have traumas from their childhood. Okay? They don't know how to stand up for themselves in a relationship, which is why the domestic abuse against black women is so high. Why? Because we saw our mamas get it. That's why we saw our aunties get it. They don't know how to stand up for
Appreciate you,
themselves.
Nikki.
They
Stop
don't know
that
how to
goofy
stand up for
shit.
themselves in a relationship.
Stop
So I'm
that
gonna teach them
goofy
how to
shit.
stand up for themselves,
Mute
sustain a
her real
lifestyle,
quick.
and
Now,
then have a man.
mute her goofy ass real quick. Cause
No,
this is
mute.
funny.
Yeah, mute your
This
goofy
is
ass.
funny to
Dumb
me.
asshole.
You want to do it? Go my soul.
It's
You want to
funny
mute
to
me?
me.
Go ahead. Go ahead,
It's
honey.
funny
Mute
to
me.
me
God damn
because
it. You better mute me right now,
it's
coach.
funny to me because of the simple fact they want to. What I'm saying is, the more you teach your daughters how to be self-sufficient and build up themselves, that's cool and all, but that's still
You're
teaching
a real
them
one, Nikki.
how to be fucking selfish, right? You're teaching your daughters how to be selfish because when a real man comes in that
You're
territory,
right. You
they
right.
know
I'm
how
gonna
to
Appreciate
be
agree
you.
with
selfish.
you. I'm gonna agree with you,
Wait a
Uncle,
minute,
on
let
that
me
one.
ask you a question.
I'm
Thank
gonna
God.
agree with you. I'm agreeing with you on that. I'm teaching them to be selfish. To be
Let me ask you
selfish
this question.
first. Put
Okay,
themselves first.
let me
And not
ask you
just
this
my
question.
girls. I got a boy too. I'm teaching him to be
Let me ask you
selfish.
this
Put
question.
himself first.
Let me ask you this question. You say you overseas, right?
I sure the fuck am.
Who the fuck paid for that?
Who paid for that?
Yeah.
I paid for that.
You paid for that. You didn't get help by another man to help you get over there, right? You
I
didn't.
sure did not. I sure did not. I've
So
been
you did
celibate for
not,
2
right?
years. No other
Yeah.
man.
So you've been over there for 2 years, right?
Yep, and I teach English.
Right,
I teach
right.
English to Mexicanas.
You teach English, right?
To Mexicanas, yes.
And you in Mexico, right?
Yes.
Why you did not take up their traditional value and you still have
Motherfucker been acting like she in Germany and shit.
You say I act like I'm in
right down the
Germany, first
street.
of all. But
Wait,
you
wait,
said
wait, wait.
Germany.
No.
We
Listen
go
to
all
what I'm
over. Like,
saying.
this is my third
Wait, wait,
country,
wait,
my
wait, wait.
nigga. This
Listen
my
to
third
it.
country. What you mean, though?
I want you to listen to what I'm saying. You talk about you so overseas, but you so Western civilization. But you did not
Thank
pick
you,
up
baby.
nothing that the Mexican civilization
Bring back the message.
I
about
don't
the
even know what
traditional
to say.
concept. You have not picked this one. First and foremost, the way you talk, the way you discuss your situation is unfortunate. Yes. Okay, cool.
What situation is unfortunate? Hold up. Hold up.
No. What I'm saying
What,
is
what
with your
situation is
husband.
unfortunate? Answer that
I'm
question.
not gonna go deep. I'm talking about with your husband.
So why
I
can't
understand
so
that.
why
You
can't
feel
you
me?
why can't she be
But
both
you
educated?
didn't pick up no traditional values from the countries where you've been at.
I didn't.
You picked
I
up
was a
you
housewife.
picked up
I was a housewife, my
no,
Negro.
no. I'm just, no. Don't put that white tea conversation together.
I was a traditional woman.
No, you was not.
I never were.
No, you're a ratchet asshole. That's what you are. You ratchet.
I'm ratchet. And so is your fucking mama ratchet when she pushed your ass out and she should have swallowed you, bitch. But you here talking shit on this panel. Sounding like you smoked too many cigarettes. You need to put them cigarettes down. If I'm ratchet, let me be ratchet. 3 countries later, ratchet. Say something to him in Japanese. Say something in Japanese. You can cuss Japanese. Like what? I'll get my daughter to cuss your ass out in Japanese. Get the fuck out of here. Don't even know what the fuck we saying.
Hey, Super, you're not helping the case.
Super. Part of what he's saying is true though, because as much as
He said I can't run away. Who the fuck is running
part
away?
of what he's saying is true though.
Teach English and I'm gonna fucking travel.
DZ, what part of what he's saying?
This is my third fucking country. I do what I want.
Even though Super chill, like that's big ups to you. Like that's raw. That's big because not a lot of people could do that. But just chill for a second.
He ran away from a good
Part of
home.
what he was saying is true because at the end of the day, is as important as you are acknowledging that teaching your daughter life skills to be self-efficient in the world is. The problem with it is like Trap said, 70% of these college graduates aren't actually doing this. It sounds good in theory, but on top of that, generally that's what most parents do with their daughters, though. They teach them to be independent. So important to teach them the flip side too. Teach your daughter how to treat a man, how to find a good man. Because if you treat your daughter to find a good man, then that man will have a vision to think about how am I going to put my family in a situation if something do unfortunately happen to me. She's taking care of, and my kids taken care of after I'm gone. Heads up, a life insurance plan is a great way to start, by the way.
I understand what you're saying. I agree. I feel like isn't that about like more